Hi, you is back, and today we're just catching up. I've realized I haven't posted on YouTube in 2 weeks. And literally, okay, so let me just explain what's been happening. So last we left off, my sister came to visit me in DC, and that was super fun. Let me look at my calendar, because honestly my memory, she don't be kicking like she used to. I haven't posted in so long. So then after that week, I just had a weekend of work, and I was like, I'm not gonna post another vlog, so I just took a week off. My goal on YouTube is to be posting 3 times a month, so I was like, okay, that'll be my week off, because who wants to see you when you go to work again? But then after that, the following week, the way I can't do math literally needs to be studied. I'm looking at my calendar on this side. What was that week? Oh, last week, the following week, I went to Los Angeles. And so I'll be able to share what I did there soon. So I vlogged LA, but while I was vlogging there, I realized I can't post it this week because I can't release, I guess, what I was doing yet. So instead on TikTok, I was able to post some. And yeah, it was really cool being in LA, but I realized I don't have anything to share with you guys. And since I didn't like pre-film anything, I wasn't thinking, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna take 2 weeks off. But now we're back. Let's dive into what's been going on. So my sister came literally afterwards. It's kind of funny because her coworkers like low-key watch my TikToks. It's just funny because even when I like meet people out and they're like, oh, Eunice, like I watch your videos, or like I enjoy your content or inspiration, I just like, for a second, I'm like, wait, people listen to the words that I say, you know, like, because like I think I put like funny stuff out there, like sometimes like valuable information about like nursing or just like traveling and living in different cities and friendships and vibes, I like to say. But I'm like, wait, like people listen to my stuff. And hanging out with my sister was so fun. Like literally I want to miss living with her. Mind you, I haven't formally lived with her in a bit because like last summer I was actually in Philly for a little while I was doing a site contract. But other than that, like I was full-time living with my sister like 2021-ish when she moved into our apartment, like end of 2021 to about 2023. And then 2024 is when I started LA, then I came back to Philly, then I went to Hawaii, now I'm here in DC, so just like bopping around. And she's actually getting married. I feel like we mentioned that last vlog, in the summer. And then after that, her and her fiance are moving in together. So like, I'm never gonna live with my sister again. And like, girl, get a grip. I'm the one that left our apartment first, but it was just fun hanging out. And like we have like a few events coming up for her, like her bridal shower, and then by the time you see this, Naomi, you're in Arizona with your friend. Okay, so my sister has a trip planned with her friends in Arizona, and initially it was just like a random girls trip because, long story short, I don't want to tell their story, but they were supposed to go to Mexico last year, and one of their friends came with like a mutilated passport. Essentially, people in TSA were like, yeah, this is a mutilated document, like we can't use this as a form of identification. So since she couldn't go, all the girlies didn't go to Mexico, so they got a refund, and so they were able to use that refund on any JetBlue flight because they use JetBlue. So they decided last year, like I think it was like September or so, like let's just go to Arizona. So then my sister had gotten engaged later in the fall, I believe it was end of October, so didn't really have time to fully plan a lot of stuff because just like, I don't know, like things happen. And like also the fact that she decided her wedding was gonna be in July is like kind of a short period of time to plan. Like usually people are at least a year in advance, so she didn't really have like formal dates for a bachelorette. And you know me, I'm a bit drama. I'm like, I'm not letting my sister not have a bachelorette. So me and her friends secretly bought a bunch of stuff, so they're gonna celebrate in Arizona because they are in Arizona I think for like 6 days, so it doesn't have to be like all 6 days, but for some of the days they're gonna celebrate my sister, which I'm really excited about. And they were even like, oh, do you want to come? And I was like, actually I don't really know if they invited me, but I was gonna invite myself. So I really don't think they invited me. But they were more saying like, should we do one in Philly? Because like, you're not gonna be there in Arizona. And I was like, no, like I want my sister to feel special. Like even though this trip isn't for that, you guys can still make a few days about her, you know? So we got stuff. So the theme is Love Island. Y'all, they put me in charge of like, you know, like decor and stuff, even though I'm not gonna be there. I think I went overboard. Okay, so we got the water bottles, the Love Island water bottles with the names on them. We have the sticks on the head that like has his face on them. We also have the champagne glasses that they have, and we also have stickers with everyone's name. Plenty of custom tattoos with his face, like a variety. Like ones that say his name with like hearts, and like funny ones and like cute ones. Bride to be with the balloons. Yes. We have, oh, ended up getting packs of mics because you know on Love Island how they're always like mic'd up so the girlies can walk around Arizona when they're at the pool and stuff. Bombshell Bride has entered the villa. Double-sided tape for them to hang up all of the balloons that we got because we got a 132-piece tropical flamingo balloon set. Kind of wild. We ended up getting a blue embroidered bride to be veil because, you know, like something blue. We have pool floats that are like the heart shape, like the Love Island pool floats. And when they start the episodes and show the floats, yep, got that on deck. Obviously, we have 2 backdrops because I'm crazy and I'm like, they're gonna set up the hotel really nice. We have some bachelorette straws, which is like funny, guys. I don't know about y'all, but I don't really like the bachelorette decor that has like pee-pees, like I know it's like funny, but like a pee-pee straw, I don't think that's cute. So we just got like funny, like strong guy like climbing the straw, as you can see. Yeah, bride to be sash, of course. Oh my god, did we really order Bombshell Has Entered the Villa Twice? Looks like we did. That's okay. And then a balloon pump, because I'm like, if they have 132 balloons, because like their whole idea is like to get there, then at one point one of the friends gonna be like, hey Naomi, like let's go do this, and they're gonna leave their hotel, and then at that point the other girl is gonna set it up. But anywho, they need to be able to pump stuff fast, and I was like, honestly, we could use a balloon pump. Like, why don't we even own one? Apparently you just like connect it, like you plug it in, connect it to the thing, and it blows your balloons fast. Because in the past, when me and my friends have tried to blow up balloons, like we blow it and it takes forever. But anyways, I'm so excited for her. So that's going on this weekend, and I'm just excited because my sister deserves to feel special on her bachelorette. Like, she's only gonna have one. Might as well go all out for that. And she knows I'm crazy, so I think she thinks since I'm not going to this Arizona, like crazy as in like, I'm gonna go all out. Like, you're my dog, I'm gonna go all out. If you're not my dog, we might not go all out. But you're my bestest sister, my best friend. But I think she thinks since I'm not going, like nothing's gonna pop off. And then we also got her 2 dresses, like, to bring. Okay, so where does that leave us? Oh, in terms of me this weekend, I work. But what was nice is these past few days I've had off. So yesterday, really, sorry y'all, I'm half on my phone just trying to make sure my makeup looks good, because I've been doing it on my Canon G7X and like looking up, but this camera could be lying to me, who knows. I really want this under my eyes to dry. Anywho, this weekend I work 4 night shifts in a row. Here's the thing, I love clumping my schedule, but I don't like working weekends. Like, okay. I like working weekends because I like the vibe. There's no one around. In terms of like rounds when the doctors discuss the patients, it's the attending, the resident, and you. That's it. During the week, it's like 10 medical students and 20 miscellaneous freaking people between like PT sometimes there, and OT and RT and 5 million nurses and nursing students and all these people, which I appreciate people being here to learn and being here to help. Don't get me wrong. But I'm also just trying to sit on my tush and not stand here while we talk about the different kinds of kidney failure. And like, that's what rounds purpose are, is to discuss the patient, but also to learn, to educate people, and so people learn. So when you have 20 extra students and such in rounds, the tech is gonna teach. And like, I've learned so much by standing in rounds, don't get me wrong. Like, literally half the shit they're talking about, I'm like, huh? And I'm like, ooh, this is my med school lesson of the week, and like, I'll learn. But there's some days you just want to go to work and you don't want to be standing in rounds for 5 million hours. So that's why I appreciate weekend days, because it's way more chill. There's less people around. Like, case management's not calling you, and this person's not calling you, and this, like, it's way more chill. But the downfall is your 9 to 5 friends are shaking their BBLs outside, and you're watching them from the window like this. No. And I fear I'm probably gonna start calling off when it gets warm out, because people are talking about it's getting hot out, rooftop season is upon us. First of all, there's rooftops in every single city, but why is it called rooftop season? You guys have a whole season for this? Like, I fear I'm not ready for DC. So that being said, I have 3 weeks left of my contract. Like, these 3 shifts this week, 3 shifts next week, and then the following week, the beginning of the week, and I'm done my 13-week contract. A little over 3 months in DC has flown by, and this is why I always tell people, do travel nursing. If you like it, great. If not, go. Just quit the job and get another one, because it flies by. Where was I going with that? Oh, see, you see how I go into a point of a point of a point? We're gonna eventually get to the first point that I was trying to make. Oh, the reason why I said that is because I'm about to finish week 11 this week, and I haven't called out. Like, that is, give me my flowers, because not that I don't call out a lot, don't get me wrong, but I strategically call out. Like, I'll wait 8 weeks in a contract, and then bah, 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 bah. There's Eunice calling out, you know, because like, I make plans with people and maybe they didn't get me off. But the fact that I've gone this long without calling out, I might go the whole 13-week contract without calling out, is brazy work. And also, I feel like I set a good reputation for myself, because I'm extending at this contract. If y'all don't know, I feel like it was kind of obvious that I was gonna stay. Literally after the first week, I was like, I want more. DC's just been such a vibe. The next part of my contract, and the reason is just because it's warm, there's stuff to do outside. Although I did get my days approved from work, which I appreciate. You know, still the fact that I have to work every other weekend is just not gonna be it in the summer. And I think I'm gonna try to make as many switches as possible. And as y'all know, I do have a management team for social media, and I've been getting invited to so many cool things in the city. I will not be saying no to some of these things, you know? Like, there's a sold out dates event coming up. Thank God I'm not working that day. But yeah, in terms of vlogs coming up, we have this one, and then tomorrow I'm going to a really fun event in the city, so I figured I'm gonna vlog that and share that with y'all, because I don't know, my friend Liv was hyping it up. She's like, oh, it's gonna be fun, it's gonna be popping, and I'm like, okay, like, might as well have a full day of vlogging with me, just like on a random Wednesday. Then Thursday, maybe I'll vlog Thursday too. I'm just sharing my plans with y'all at this point if you want to listen to my calendar. Thursday, I actually go to Thomas Jefferson, which is my alma mater, and I'm speaking. Which is kind of crazy because people want to, like, I'm always like, wait, people want to hear me speak? But I'm going there, which should be really fun. Tomorrow also, so that's Thursday, but tomorrow, Wednesday, I actually am also speaking on a Zoom call at University of Delaware for our nursing club, which is cool. And like, I don't know, it's just like, you never know where like posting online will take you, and like so far it's been taking me some pretty cool places. Then work this weekend. Following weekend, next weekend, there's an event that hopefully I'll be able to go to. Next weekend is like chill per usual, and then that Saturday is the sold out dates event that I will be going to. Hopefully I'll be able to vlog there. I think the issue I've been realizing when I vlog, when I go out, is that there's music and, you know, YouTube with copyright, so a lot of times I just have to be careful when filming while there's music in the background. But maybe we could do like a little get ready with me and bits and clips from that. And then after that, y'all, the boy is coming. The boy's coming to DC, which I'm so excited about. Like, literally every time we get on the phone, I'm like, are you excited? We have 27 days until we can hang out. And he's like, yeah, you asked me that like 5 minutes ago. And I'm like, because we do long distance, so it's just so fun when we link up. But we have a whole itinerary for DC, and I don't want to vlog the entire time he's here, because like, it's like, I always say like, this is my vlog, and like I'm just like learning and navigating like vlogging with friends and family. And like, even when my sister was here, like the vlogs, like you got to see her personality a bit, but my sister is a bit shy in front of the camera. I don't know if you could tell, because like when the camera's not rolling, she's hilarious. She's hilarious, but sometimes she can be a little shy. And like, same with other people in my life. So when it comes to the boy, I think maybe we'll do like one full day of vlogging. I'm trying to decide which day, because our itinerary is insane. Like, think of everything fun in DC we are doing, and then after that, I'm packing my bags and going to Nashville with the girlies. If some of y'all remember, I went to Bali almost, oh my god, it's been almost a year, with like a group of strangers, a group of girlies. We all happen to be nurses, and it was such a good trip. 10 of us ended up like keeping in contact, and then we went to Vegas in September, so we're going to Nashville. I'm gonna be vlogging that, and then afterwards, my calendar for May is pretty empty. Like, I'm just with the vibes. I don't have a schedule. This is what May looks like for me, so hopefully I got one. Sometime in June, I'm going to Mexico with my friends, and then the boy and I want to go to Albania. We're just trying to plan when. And I think I told you guys in the last vlog. I keep telling YouTube like my little secrets. I'm like, I don't tell TikTok anything because people can get like crazy on there, but I'm like, we're going to Albania. I don't know which dates we're going yet. We're trying to figure that out, because if I could get my schedule, then I could finally plan stuff. But yeah, so many things on the calendar for uni. Let's talk about how morale has been. Honestly, it doesn't feel like I'm travel nursing this time around. Like, living in LA and then living in Hawaii, there was definitely a difference in how I felt. Sorry, I just looked at my makeup on my phone, and I need to show you this picture. Why do I look like that? Let me do my lips while my eyes dry. But I definitely feel like, I always say like, the only time I get a full night's rest is if I'm in my mother's home, like fully feel at home. And like, DC feels like home. And it's not like particular, like it's not like I love the city and like it feels like Philly, no. And it's not that. I think it's just like the East Coast feel. Like, it's the fact that I'm one drive away from my mom. We're in the same time zone. My sister was able to visit me the other week. I have plenty of other friends planning to visit. I saw my friend Alicia a few weeks ago. So it just feels like home. Like, East Coast to me is home. So I feel like when I was in LA, when I was in Hawaii, it was cool. Like, don't get me wrong, those were amazing experiences, but it felt like a trip, or it felt like a vacation. It felt like it felt like a long trip. And I was like, okay, when this trip is done, I'm gonna go home. But DC almost feels like, oh, I'm home. I'm just like, I just moved to a different, like, I just moved a few blocks down from my friends. Even though, like, some of them are New York, Jersey, Philly, they're hours away. This feels like a few blocks away versus across the country. So I think slowly with travel nursing, because one of the things I wanted to gain from travel nursing is one, like a sense of independence, because you can't really tell, but I can be like dependent on my mother and my sister like a lot. Like prior to this, like living with my sister, just like, what should I wear and what should I eat, and should I pick the light red or the dark red for my liner, and like little things that just like didn't matter. I would just kind of like make a big deal and just need someone to make my decisions. When I was in college, I couldn't decide what major. Like, babes, that's your life career choices. Why are you asking other people? It's because I was a pretty indecisive, so I wouldn't say dependent, I would say indecisive person. So I think travel nursing has just helped me gain a sense of confidence when I'm making my decisions. And then also just navigating being alone, because I am a people person. Like, you know, people are like, oh, my social battery is empty and I need time alone to recharge. I can't think of a day in my life prior to when I started nursing portion of my program where I had a day alone, or even a few hours, if that. Like growing up, siblings, party house, there was always like chaos, running around, someone to hang out with, someone to talk to. And then for high school, I went to boarding high school, so we lived there, always had a roommate all 4 years, hang around my friends. There'd be like 6, 8 of us in a room until 10 p.m. until we went to bed, like always hanging out with people like clockwork. College, I had roommates. Freshman year, I had 2 roommates. Sophomore year, there was 4 of us in an apartment. Junior year was the first time I had lived alone, and I remember like calling my friends being like, we haven't seen each other in 6 days. Like, babe, you've gone to class, you've hung out with people, like you didn't see your core friend group because you were in school. Like, so that was like a little bit of shell shock. But then post-grad, living with my sister again and just like being in my comfort zone. But travel nursing has really helped me just like gain a sense of like independence when it comes to like living and functioning. And I will say, when I lived with my sister, I'm high-key, I was a big baby. I'd be like, I'll buy the groceries if y'all cook for me. I'd be like, what are we eating? What are we doing? And Naomi's probably watching this like, yeah, that was you. But it's just like helped me a lot. And I think also the last thing travel nursing has helped me with, like, I mean, career has been cool, but like personal stuff. It's helped me realize Pennsylvania might actually be home. Pennsylvania, I know. It's because growing up, I was always like, yeah, and once I'm out of here, I'm never coming back. Look at me, back on the East Coast. It's because I just want to like explore and venture out and live in different places, and I thought like maybe I could see my life elsewhere. So this has been a great career to just test that out. But I'm slowly realizing I think I'm an East Coast girl, and specifically Northeast. I still need to try Miami or like living somewhere in like that. At the same time, I don't really think for me it's feasible in this climate to live in Miami full time, considering the politics and the climate of Florida. Ooh, Florida girls, don't get defensive, but you know, but just like maybe like a temporary period in Florida could be fun. But anyways, I think more and more I'm realizing like Northeast region, it's my speed, it's my vibe, and also the importance of living near family. Like I always knew my family was important and we were close, but like now I'm realizing like, actually, can we be next door neighbors? Like within a few hour drive, I feel like it's comfortable for me. So I'm gonna keep travel nursing and living in different places. Don't get me wrong, Chicago, y'all heard it here first. See, watching YouTube, you get the inside scoop. Chicago is next. I don't care if I have to walk there with my suitcases, I will be in Chicago. Chicago is definitely on my list. Y'all heard it here first. It's just a matter of when this summer I'm going. Because I think also I mentioned on here, since my sister's wedding is in the middle of July, I didn't want to leave the Northeast just because it would have been inconvenient. Like imagine I moved to Chicago in May, but then have to come back like every other week for events and trips and all this stuff. So I figured Chicago would be on the later end of summer, but it's just a matter of when. So hopefully once I get my schedule, me and the boy can map out Albania. Once we map out Albania, I can plan Chicago. Because if Albania is going to be right after her wedding in July, then I might as well wait to go to Chicago. But if it's in June, then I can go to Chicago right after my sister's wedding. Next day, boom, bags are packed. You just go to Chicago. Where should I drive? Because Chicago to Philly, I think is like 15 hours maybe, which isn't a bad drive, okay? I feel like if you're from the Northeast and know these cities, you know like Actually, no, because I know people here be complaining about an hour drive. But 15 hours, then I could also have my car. And I know I could ship my car and stuff, but I have a feeling I'm going to want to bring way more stuff to Chicago. Because also it's going to be summer into fall, and I need clothing for both. Anywho, I'm just checking this mirror. Oh, you guys see my background setup. So this is the camera. And then the flowers the boy got me the other day. My plant that's dying. If anyone's a plant mom and knows how to revive that thing, let me know. Anyways, let me just finish a bit of this off camera. I totally missed a mark on this video, and I wanted to also make it a like my go-to makeup routine, and I wanted to talk about that, but I was just yapping the whole time. Overall in life, I'm just pretty excited for the next few weeks. I also think this year I definitely toned down the traveling. Like in the past, I'm taking a trip at least every month, if not more. Maybe I'll skip 1 month, but then I'll do like 3 the next month. And that's pretty good for my wallet, just in terms of savings, especially in this economy. It's really good that I've been saving money and I haven't been traveling as much, but I'm always down for a spontaneous trip. If anyone invites me, I'd definitely be the person to go. But overall, like, I don't know, I feel like I have like the next few weeks, and I feel like I have the next few months of my life kind of mapped out, but I don't know, like anyone else in their 20s, like I'm 25 and I'm just like, my life is not even gonna look the same in December. Like I don't even know in December what city I'll be living in or what I'll be doing, let alone like a year from now, which is like, I used to think it was unsettling, but it's kind of fun a little, because it's like, ooh, what are you gonna be doing, girl? Where are you gonna be? Are you gonna be unemployed? Like, but it's a little scary just because the constant like looking for housing, trying to figure out this, where's your job that, contract this, da-da-da that, like travel nursing is just a lot. And like I've also been starting to think, when am I gonna get my master's? I don't know if I've mentioned on here, I think I want to get a psychiatric nurse practitioner degree. Like a master's in psych. A master's in nurse practitioning. Literally thinking about it hurts my brain because like, don't get me wrong, I'm good at school. I'm good at studying. I'm good at getting stuff done. I don't procrastinate because when I procrastinate, it just leads to anxiety and like a looming thing over my head that I have stuff to do on my to-do list. So I'm the type of person where I'll get it done. Like they'll literally be like, oh, a test is in 3 weeks, but here's the information now. I'll study the information right now and then just chill right before the test. Not like I'm about to be cram studying before the test, but like just the thought of being in school again, every single year I'm just like, oh next year, oh next year. Now I'm like, wait, August is gonna make 4 years in the ICU. Like I've been 4 years, almost 4 years in deep into this career, a career which I thought I wouldn't even last 2 years out of nursing school with. I thought I couldn't be a nurse for more than 2 years, and here I am. I said double it, pass it to the next person. The fact that I've been able to do this is just incredible. I don't foresee myself doing this forever though, but like these 4 years I'm like, I low-key could do another 4. I think my biggest fear is just waking up one day and being like, I'm burnt out, then having to apply to school, wait a year to start school, then a few years to get the degree, you know? I'm like, do I just potentially start now? And like, not this fall. I almost was tempted though, because when I looked, my alma mater has a program online and literally applications are still open for the fall, which I was like, is giving desperate. Like usually the application's closed right now, but anyways, just like stuff on my mind. And then like, I don't know, I still have like this desire to live outside the country in like London or Australia, because I can use my nurse license in these places. But then I'm like, but then I'm gonna wake up and be 40. Like what is going on? Life needs to stop going. This is like the spiral I do every other week on the phone with my best friend. I'm just like, yeah, now we're 50 with 3 kids. She's like, what? I'm like, huh? I'm like, how do we get here? Like, I just need to slow my roll and just focus on the next few weeks. So these are the things I just like kind of think about. But then I stop thinking about it because I freak myself out. Now I'm gonna spray my face. But yeah, just thinking about like life and life plans and what I'm doing is just like a lot in my head. And I'm like, how am I gonna fit everything I want to do into my life schedule? Is beyond me. I can't control that. I really need to buy a fan. I used to have a handheld fan, but I broke it. So now I use my iPad. Yeah, those are all the thoughts in uni's head. Anyways, I'm gonna go. Today, I'm actually hanging out with my friend Hannah. I'm gonna go over to her place to help her do something. Once again, really exciting. I'll let y'all know what it is one day, maybe, hopefully. And then, yeah, then I think we're getting dinner at, it's called Gemini, but when I searched up Gemini on my phone, all I got was this place called Gemini and Ice Cream. I don't know if that's the place that she's referring to, but she said it's always been on her list and she really wants to try it. And I'm like, well, if it's been on your list, It's on my list because my list is anything and everything people in DC want to do. And then I told y'all what I'm doing tomorrow. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Anyways, I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.